We're filming a case study a little differently this time around. I'm with Nancy at Caraway Home.
Hi.
And we decided to do a case study as a pizza crawl in Brooklyn. So our rating system is flip or flop, and we'll let you know. We'll let you know how this all goes. Our first stop today, Joe's Pizza on 5th and Bedford. Cool fact for everyone here. It was in Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Not this location though. We are in Williamsburg, but Joe's is like a New York City staple. So we had to start here, just given where we are. And yeah, it's my favorite 3 a.m. drunk slice of pizza.
We got a clip where we talked about getting cheese and pepperoni at each stop.
I think we need consistency.
Yep.
So cheese and pepperoni.
All right, let's do it.
Flip or flop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how this looks first.
Keeping it spicy to get started. That makes sense.
So I think we should test out
Foldability. Ooh.
non-floppability.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Cheers.
So that means it's nice and crisp.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. You were not kidding about the crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Sauce level to cheese ratio, definitely like an 8 out of 10.
I gotta say their pepperoni doesn't have a lot of spice and kick to it.
Okay, so we gotta find you a spicy pepperoni now. I'm gonna stick with my 8 out of 10.
I hate to say it, Joe's. I hate to say it. This is like a 6, maybe.
That's a flop.
Yeah, you know, it's fine.
So we're flopping
And on
on
a
it?
scale of flop to flip, a fine is closer to a flop than a flip.
This is not the flip standards we like.
It may be iconic, but that does not mean it's good. But you know what is good, Nancy? Your love for flip and what we do for your call center and your agents and your customers. I want you to tell me about I want to hear about, you know, what made you say yes to flip? I know we've talked about this on a LinkedIn Live before, but, you know, for the children watching this, give us a little bit of backstory. How did you get to know us? What was your first conversation with us like? Who do you love most on the team?
You know that's gonna be biased. It's Brian.
I'm Brian, and I approve this message.
Should I leave now?
Yeah.
I'll go home. Yeah, so I think for me, discovering Flip, I have to give full credit to Jack from Brooklinen. I was on a call with him one day and we were just yapping about all things CX, and he was letting me know how he's recently onboarded a phone provider, which shocked me. In the CX world, phones are probably our biggest headaches. And he was like, no, you need to talk to them. Their routing is insane. And back then, this is what, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
We didn't use the fancy AI terms. So we're solely all about routing the calls from our customers either to the right agents or to the right solutions. And from there, I met with Brian. He was my first flipping contact, and fell in love with the entire team from there.
Have you ever had a brand, another vendor that you work with, ask you to rep the brand colors?
No, I have not.
No, you have not. All
I was
right.
very honored to be a brand rep for Flip.
Yeah. Would you remind Brian of that when I present him with the bill today?
I will, don't worry.
Yeah, thanks.
I will also remind Brian about how he's helped me expand our call center, and through all of his caller contexts, we're actually looking into having live phone support, which really wouldn't have happened without Flip. It exactly let us know what the customer's journey is looking like, so we can expand that. So I think Brian will be okay.
I love that. I love hearing that. You know, I would love to hear about like what kind of results have you seen? You know, what's your automation rate looking like? What have you been able to do with Flip that you didn't think you could do in terms of automation?
Yeah, for about
Let's get into
3
the detail
years
of it.
straight, we've been at between a 90 to 95% automation rate.
Shit. Everybody else, yeah, look at me. Thank you. Everybody else, 95%. If you want to get there too, I'll take you on a take you on a little tour of Brooklyn. Brooklyn? That's where we're at, right?
We're in Brooklyn, yes.
Yeah. I'll take you on a tour of Brooklyn, and we'll tour the different
Tacos.
mortuaries and street tacos.
We'll do tacos for the next episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we launched Flip just for post-purchase emails. So we have the number solely on all of our post transactions. And it's handling all of our Wismo orders, our returns orders, any general questions that might come up anyway after a purchase, which is pretty rad, I have to say. And out of that, less than 5% will send us a voicemail if we have to contact them back. So it really takes away a lot of our holiday volume.
That is amazing. So, you know, we're inching closer to the holidays here.
Favorite time of the year?
Same. I believe it or not, I'm not a Halloween girly. I am a Christmas girly.
Halloween, Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, I love Thanksgiving.
Hanukkah, Christmas.
Yeah.
It's all just so joyful.
It is. It really is. My favorite Christmas movie is Scrooged, which I think makes a lot of sense with who I am as a person.
As long as you didn't say elf, because
no.
then you have to leave.
Elf.
I don't think we can say that.
We can bleep me, right? Yeah, thank you.
I will cut it up, it's fine.
You talk about holiday volume. What does that look like without a system like Flip automating for you?
Honestly, for Caraway, it was non-existent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we did about 3 months of research into Flip after speaking with Jack and onboarded. Only AI phone system we have ever tried and only one we ever need to try because what's not broken, don't fix it, right?
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Have you been at a brand that had phones and didn't have any kind of automation?
Yes.
And what was it like?
I cried almost every day during holiday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. that's as honest as I can get.
Period. That
Nancy cried.
Yeah, Nancy cried. That would be a flop. No.
Yeah, that huge flop. And the biggest thing is always just Wismos, you know?
Yeah.
People don't necessarily want to talk to you. They just want what they spent their money on.
Yeah.
And Flip helps us seamlessly give updates to our customers without having them to run through all these little press this button, press this button, press this button, press this button, which personally, that's why I've never been a fan of phone systems in the past. But 3 years running and mine has completely been changed.
I love it so much. Okay, I want to do a silly question.
Ooh.
If you were a bird, what kind of bird would you be and why?
If I was a bird, I'd be a pigeon because
Yeah, well, I'm looking at pigeons across the street, and that's how I came up with this.
they're
question.
gonna survive the nuclear war,
professional.
you know?
Yeah.
I'll be a pigeon.
Yeah, I think I'd be a parrot so that I could yell at people.
That is very fitting.
Yeah. I'm not confident. I'm sorry, Veronica Beard, that I just got pizza sauce on your bag.
This pepperoni is not hidden.
Okay, so I just tried the cheese. It's a 7.5. So, Joe's, you gotta step it up on your pepperoni. I love you,
Well, you don't love them.
but I don't. Like, I wanna love you.
Can't lie to
wanna
LinkedIn.
Yeah, you're right, I can't. I mean,
Holding you accountable.
thank you.
Just like our customers will if they didn't have their Flip service.
Yeah, they should, as they should. But Joe's, I want to love you. I want to love you. Your pepperoni needs to be as good as your cheese. And I'm amending my rating on the pepperoni to a 3.1.
I like the little tiny pepperonis that curl up and have all that oil in it. I know it's terrible for your heart. Probably gonna die sooner than I should, but this one just isn't cutting it. I wouldn't order this one. I would only order the cheese slice.
Yeah, at 3 a.m. when you're drunk.
Yeah. Or even just, you know, sober.
Yeah,
3
I
a.m.
could eat
pizza
this
is
for
always
like
a good
lunch, like
yeah.
a walking lunch.
Better than the 99-cent pizza.
Oh, I don't know. 99-cent pizza can slap sometimes.
Really? Why don't we have a 99-cent pizza place on the list today?
Because they don't exist anymore.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think it's like $1.75 now.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
It's rough
almost
out here.
double.
Yeah.
inflation's a
Still less than a swipe on the train though. That's wild.
The train could be free though.
Is the train cleaner than the 175 pizza?
No.
Honestly, I don't think so.
Okay.
But we should get a UV light and test that out.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I know. You know that I'm up for just about anything.
Yeah.
I'm up for just about anything. I am not up for that. I also am not up for taking that UV light that just destroyed pizza for me forever
But what if it's purple?
in my brain, and scan it over Will's apartment, which is where I'm staying this week. He has
I don't think
bunk
Lincoln
beds.
wants to know about that.
He has bunk beds, and don't worry, he's not there. Like, this is not an HR issue. But it's a boy apartment, and I'm sleeping on bunk beds. Those are the two things that, like, I don't want to see a UV light anywhere near. But what I do want to see is what you have to say at our next pizza spot.
Okay.
I have a feeling you're going to get on a soapbox, and you're going to shout about some things, and I'm really excited about it.
We'll find out.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.